my exes.
Acting by night. Keep going crazy.
Show off your skin, that shit is popping, girl. Body on 10, damn, you got it, girl. You gotta boss up. Getting them checks, hitting your base. Racks up. Oh, keep walking with confidence. Effortlessly, you let them know who is in command. You just that and more. Don't forget it. God worked hard on you for sure. Lexus, Exodus. Shout out to my exes.
So tonight I want to talk about the Black man to baby mama pipeline. And this phrase describes the phenomena of how women of all cultures, creeds, classes, and backgrounds will partner with Black men and always ultimately end up single baby mamas. And this happens across the board. It happens whether you date one of these dudes off the block or in the boardroom, whether you date Pookie and Ray Ray or an educated lame. They are all the same. Black men statistically have the highest out-of-wedlock children and fatherless home rates. They also have the lowest marriage rates. And once they actually do decide to get married, they statistically have the highest divorce rates in the country. And because they don't value the familial unit or nuclear family, these women who are foolish enough to mess with them end up baby mamas. And I want to talk about how this is especially illustrated in the Halle Bailey and DDG fiasco and breakup. And before we get into Halle Bailey and Bread Loser DVD, let's talk about a few other examples. I want to first talk about the beautiful Nikki Thot. And she is the gorgeous social media influencer who became very popular because she had a amazingly, incredibly successful YouTube channel with a Dusty of No Color. Their relationship imploded publicly online. It didn't work out because she didn't divest in vet. She just dated out blindly. She married this powder donut Dusty. They divorced. So she ended up recently messing with the ninja. And now she's knocked up and is the unmarried baby mama. This is your man. Look at the screen. That's my man, and I'm going to stick beside him, face at. And this is what worries me quite a bit about Black women and keeps me up at night. Many of us who are in the sector will date out and will assume that we don't have to vet. We'll date any powder donut Dusty, a snow ape, and we'll have it blow up in our faces like this, all to run back to ninjas because we feel it's best to date the devils we do know as opposed to the devils we don't. That Dusty of No Color she was married to was problematic. However, at the very least, he married her before making her a mother. In Blackistan, all you're going to get is pumped and dumped. This is the epitome of the Black man to baby mama pipeline.
In the name of all that is holy, would you look at Karen Smith's gym clothes?
Of course, all the plastics are in the same gym class. Where are the plastics?
They're teen royalty. If North Shore was Us Weekly, they would always be on the cover.
We run, hey, 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 what's happening?
That one right there is Ayanna Van Zant. She's one of the dumbest people you'll ever meet. I sat next to her in law school last year and she told me I should date our bus driver. And that funny looking one over there, that's Tyler Perry. She expects women to cape and coddle broke men because she was one and we turned her into a billionaire. She also tells successful Black women to date who can pay the light bill because she secretly does the same thing. And evil takes a human form in Nicki Minaj. She's male-identified and male-worshipping, so hates other women who look like her.
Is it the thanks that I get for putting you bitches on?
She hates Black women so much, she even defends predators and married ones. She even victim blames and makes fun of DV survivors.
I call her Bigfoot. The bitch fell off. I said, get up on your good foot. Lied on her dead mama. Lied on her dead mama. Lied on her dead mama.
Are you tired of constantly being bullied by mules and mean girls? Are you sick of being told to lessen your standards and to ride or die? Are you exhausted from tolerating anything just to say you got a man? Then you're in the right place. Join the Lexus Exodus Patreon private community to meet like-minded, divested women who prioritize self first. In my Patreon, you will participate in exclusive lives, get access to exclusive content, get access to a private community of other divested women, and much, much more. Join us by visiting patreon.com/LexisExodus. See you soon. Let's talk about how Cash Doll fell victim to this as well. She recently had a child, and of course it didn't work out. And this is her publicly addressing the breakup and how she's now a baby mama.
What y'all say about me? I feel like it's women. We should put ourselves first anyway. And that ain't got nothing to do with just men. It's just period. We bring so much to the table. Posting something like that, it just goes to show how quick everybody pick up anything with your personal life. But when you drop it in an album or a song or merch or things that put money in your pocket, nobody pick it up, and because everybody wants to talk about you and put you down in your worst moments or laugh or I told you so, when none of our life is perfect and nobody have a perfect situation. All of us is human. We all go through things. Nobody is different just because of their status and their money. And I don't feel like no relationship would be perfect until both parties is ready. And that has nothing to do with what type of woman that is or what type of man that is. Just one person wasn't ready and one person could have been. You know what I'm saying? Life goes on. We all make mistakes. We get up, dust yourself off, try this shit again. Life goes on. Everybody. Let me tell you something. Everybody in this world goes through things in life. Nobody's life is perfect. Nobody. Okay, I don't sit up here and just talk about all my business on social media all the time, but I go through just like y'all. I can fall, I bleed, I breathe, I'm just like y'all. I am no different. I never claim to have the perfect situation. I just express it, and through pictures and videos. I didn't hide my situation because I had beautiful kids out of it, but that's not my life of just sitting here pretending like everything is okay, because it's not. I don't know why y'all want to laugh at another person's downfall. That's Black Sure Blessings. I don't laugh at when other people go through things, because it is what the it is. Guess what? And it ain't gonna stop. Not after this relationship, maybe not the next one. Listen, it ain't gonna stop. And y'all keep talking about a ring and being married. That shit don't stop neither. All that do is just make it harder for you to break up with somebody. Because now y'all gotta go to court. That's all that do. It don't make nothing. Yeah. Look, I had my baby for me. My babies came from me because I wanted my babies, not to keep them around. So don't ever get it twisted. Don't act like, oh, she's just stuck. I ain't stuck. I'm rich. Boka. And then, especially when you have a little girl, you just be like, oh, no, I'm not dealing with that type of shit. I ain't downplay marriage, but y'all act like marriage is everything. You can break up when you married, too. You can break up when you in a relationship. You can break up when you're not in a relationship. So you can break up at any time. I just hate how y'all just make it seem like that's the way of life. So you want a woman to turn 30, 32, 35 without no kids because she waiting on it to do the right thing? You wait on it to do the right thing, you won't never have no kids. And we here to reproduce. So guess what? I have my kids. They here, and I love them. They mine. Whoever got something to say about it. How about that? And why y'all keep coming on here talking about y'all sorry for my breakup? Leave me alone. I ain't sorry. What's wrong with my baby? What's wrong with her? What you just changed her? What's wrong with my curly head? My little China doll. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Look at this hair, y'all. I ain't gonna get you going. Look at this hair. She is gorgeous. Closing this door. You smell it? Yes. 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 And you wrong for using Clarity bathroom. Yeah.
Spoken like a true bird. From all that nonsense about marriage doesn't matter, it's just a piece of paper talk, to y'all gonna wait till y'all 30 for a ninja to act right so you can have kids, to the we're here to reproduce like we animals or some ish, down to admiring the baby's curly hair because you a texturist, as if all that other ish wasn't bad enough. Cash Doll, all it take for us to know you a Detroit dick ditzy bit is for you to open up your damn mouth. Just be quiet, be pretty. What they say, shut up and dribble. Just be quiet, Cash Doll, be pretty. Your old marriage ain't nothing but a piece of paper, face eye. Marriage is extremely important, Cash Doll, because if you did it right and dated hypergamously and dated up, got married, then had a baby after we're committed to, you be walking away with a bag right now sitting pretty. You be walking away with assets. You be walking away with half as ish. But you did it all backwards. What up is down in Blackistan, what's wrong is right. You chose the black man to baby mama pipeline. Got knocked up and turned into a baby mama by the street ninja. And I doubt he has more money than you So you didn't date hypergamously, but let's give her the benefit of the doubt and say that she did. He may be a Detroit street nigga. Maybe he's a D-boy that has a lot of money. Even still, none of that income is traceable. None of it is trackable. It's not being reported to the IRS. You're also not married, so no alimony, no child support. That's all out the question. You just asked out. If he decides tomorrow he wants nothing to do with you or with your child, then what? Then what? You gonna ask the courts to collect the money hidden under the mattress? How they gonna garnish drug money? Just ask backwards. Cash doll, I liked you a lot. Y'all know I have an affinity for chocolate girls, but you a bird. You went out bad. And I know you trying to save face, trying to defend this bullish, but you're experiencing the black man to baby mama pipeline. And I'll say in Cash Doll's case, it's honestly best they didn't get married because, again, if he does have money, I highly doubt it's a legal hustle. So if she did marry him and ended up divorcing him instead of just a breakup, she'd be paying him half of her money. Either way, it's a lose-lose because you did this all incorrectly. But whatever helps you sleep at night, Cash Doll. Let's talk about Victoria Monet and how she fell victim to this as well.
So Victoria Monet and her boyfriend John Gaines are officially broken up. People have been talking about this for months because they noticed that the two weren't posting each other anymore, they weren't in videos together anymore, but now the two have officially released a statement. Victoria Monet posted this early to her Instagram story, where it says, "With good intentions, we honestly have been avoiding a formal statement about something as natural and as personal as love. We originally preferred to keep this out of the public, as announcing this publicly is sure to make pain resurface, but it is becoming more and more difficult to suppress. Yes, we have seen all the questions and extremely false accusations of our origin story, and we have thought long and hard about whether we owed it to anyone to explain where we are as we heal. Since we understand how social media can magnify the truth or run far with untruths, ultimately we decided to be open and address it in hopes to put a period on the question marks for the sake of our healing process. We spent the last 10 months trying to respectfully and privately navigate the fact that we are no longer in a relationship. Though we still completely adore and respect each other, we are not a couple anymore. There was no infidelity, toxic behavior, nor drama. We both just have some fundamental growing to do that would be best done apart so that we can remain the best versions of ourselves for our daughter. It simply didn't work out, and that's okay. We still think the world of each other and operate with love in every interaction for our family. We have an incredible daughter to raise for life, and that is undoubtedly our number one priority forever. No relationship status can remove or replace that fact. We are committed to doing the inner work and trust that God will place us both where we belong in due time. To all our supporters, friends, and family, thank you for your love, care, and concern. Please allow us peace and space to maintain a safe and happy environment to continue to co-parent to the best of our ability for Hazel. We plan to remain a family regardless of our public-facing title, so please, when you see us together with Hazel, be understanding and gentle. We appreciate you all for hearing us out and hope to be kept in your well-intentioned prayers. Thank you. Sincerely, Victoria and John." Honestly, that was a beautifully well-written statement. Honestly, it's none of our business what they have going on in our personal life anyway, so the fact that they even had to come to the internet to make an official statement about their breakup is insane. But I'm glad that they did, so now that the rumors can stop, the questions can stop, and they can go on living their lives and co-parenting and raising their beautiful daughter. Like she said, sometimes relationships don't work out, and that's okay. It's all...
Girl, bye. This is a black man to baby mama pipeline. Told y'all so. Have y'all noticed the pattern here? Because I noticed it's only successful, beautiful, famous, very wealthy black women signing up to birth babies of bread losers. Like, at least typically the non-black women who date with these losers, they're dating hypergamously. So they walking away with a little bit of a bag, a little coin. These black women are all collectively messing with men who are much less successful than them and much less financially successful than them. Come here, Keke Palmer. Come here, Halle Bailey. Come here, Nicki Minaj. Just playing the lottery with your wallet and your genetics. Just gambling with your success and with your bloodline. This is literally like driving with your eyes closed and just praying for the best. Like just conceiving children willy-nilly. Fingers crossed it works out. Even though these dudes tend to lack character, even though these dudes is broke as that, even though these dudes are not on their level, these women are way out of their leagues. No forethought at all about legacy or about who you're mingling your gene pool with. So I'm not at all surprised Victoria broke up with this man. I believe he was her damn backup dancer. She met him while he was working for her on set. So Victoria married the help. Now she's experiencing the black man to baby mama pipeline. Cardi B is experiencing this as well, and they are going viral as she recently filed for divorce from Offset. They both cheated on one another, and according to him, she is now just a baby mama.
Move on. Move on.
A recent social media exchange between Cardi B and her ex-husband Offset gets heated. On September 25th, Cardi B takes to her Instagram for a live session to air several grievances about her divorce from Offset, whom she shares 3 children with, alleging that he was threatening court wars and refusing to come to terms with the fact that she's moved on.
Move on. Move on. Why can't you move on?
According to a screen recording posted by a fan while she was speaking, Offset appears in the comments writing, "You with a baby inside, tell the truth." Shortly after, Cardi appears on X, formerly Twitter, where she posts, seemingly in response to the comment, writing, "And did." Cardi previously filed for divorce from Offset in 2020, but the couple managed to resolve their differences and got back together. However, she filed for divorce again on July 31st, just a day before announcing she was expecting their 3rd child. While there were speculations about the couple parting ways amid cheating allegations against Offset, a source tells E! News at the time that the couple is divorcing simply because they grew apart. Despite their split, it seemed the couple were on amicable terms, as the Bodak Yellow singer posted photos of Offset in the hospital room after she gave birth to their 3rd child.
Yo, when I tell you these ain't shit, believe me, they gon' on anything. These way too easy. Good for nothing, low down dirty dog. I'm convinced. Next time you see your mama, tell her how she raised the I'm going out. Side, cause it's hot out. You was playing games. You on timeout. Where them fine? I'm trying to find. I've been cuffed up too long. Let me remind. Yo, when I tell you, Nick, the narcissism is all time high. And you know what's so crazy? I really be feeling like when people be saying like narcissist, and everything, I be like, do y'all even know what that word mean? But now I really do see what's narcissist. You know what's so crazy? I find it so crazy, right? You know what I find so crazy? That a think that they could just buy a, you know what I'm saying? I love me, but you can buy me no more. And it's so crazy that I think that that's enough. It's not enough, honey. It's just not enough. And you know what's so funny too? I find it funny that they think that they could anything. But when I start talking to niggas, you want to threaten me with taking shit I fucking work my ass off for. You want to play those games with me? We're going to play them games too. Since you want to threaten me, talking about you want to take my shit? You want to take my shit because I'm moving on? Move on. Move on. Why can't you move on? Why can't you move on? It's no fun when mama got the gun, right? It's no fun when I'm slanging, right? Now we're going to court war, right? And I told you, get off my phone. I don't give a I'm tired.
I always tell women, when it's over between you and a man, you better limit the conversations that you have with them. Because just like Offset with Cardi B, when they know it's about to be over, they're going to say all kinds of things to try to leave you with, to mess up your mind. And if Offset didn't bring up the 2 things that I'm sure Cardi B is most insecure about. Number 1, you know I don't even want you. Now, yes, he was married to her and everything, but you best believe with him being out here cheating on her with all these women and everything, she had a lot of insecurity about, do you really love me? Do you really want to be with me? So, of course, at the end, this is what he wants to throw up in her face. Second thing, I already got you. You my baby mama. Why? Because Cardi B took so much pride in not being a baby mama. I literally did a video, didn't I, where I said, where she did a video where she was like, I ain't no baby mama. I ain't no girlfriend. Well, Offset throwing that right back in her face. You a baby mama. You ain't nothing but another one of my baby mamas. Why? Because she probably done sat back while they've been married like, I'm your wife and they ain't nothing but a baby mama. You have got to be careful When you pick up that phone, when you answer that phone with these men, because they're going to try to say something that they know you are feeling insecure about to mess up your mind. If you're going to answer it, make sure you got something to fuck they head up to. Have a good day.
Woo, cha. The ghetto. The ghetto. So what we just watched is Cardi B crying and complaining about how toxic and dysfunctional her marriage is. So much so that she's divorcing. So much so that she even recently admitted to cheating while being pregnant by Offset. And to add a little razzle dazzle and to add icing to the cake, after Offset publicly embarrassed this woman for years, after he refused to stay loyal, allegedly having side babies on her, she out here fighting side chicks and catching charges from assault and ish over him. He publicly says to her online, "I never wanted you. You were just my baby mama. I won." Woo, Chile. What in the malignant, narcissistic bullish is this nonsense? Imagine being a multi-million-dollar making, 6-time Grammy Award-winning artist, having the most #1 singles charting as a female rapper, having the most diamond certified songs as a female rapper. Imagine dating a bread loser when you're way out of his league, and then this happens. All for it to blow up in your face like this. And listen, these dudes will gaslight Black women into thinking they're the problem. It's our attitude. It's our failure to be fit, feminine, and submissive. We don't make suitable wives. Well, we know Cardi B is a spicy Latina preference. And guess what? She's still experiencing the Black man to baby mama pipeline. And that's the crazy part. Cardi B was actually married, but messing with these dudes, that don't even matter. Due to their toxic nature and their dysfunctional Blackistan culture, they have the lowest marriage rates and highest divorce rates in the country when they actually do get married. So what's the common denominator here? Regardless of background, race, culture, and creed, if you mess with one of these men, you'll still end up a baby mama. You'll still fall victim to the Black man to baby mama pipeline. Now let's get to what y'all came here for and talk about Halle Bailey and how DDG recently announced their breakup after she birthed his big-headed baby. So let's rewind because I mother effing called this ish. Well, Halle allegedly, word on the street is that she's pregnant by him. And I can't, another one bites the dust. I'm telling y'all what's going on with these celebrity women, but not Halle Bailey, not the Disney princess, not Ariel, not sweet, successful, ultra famous Beyonce's mentee Halle, dealing with this nignog. Broke, busted, ugly, and disgusted, dusty SoundCloud rapper, and now she knocked up by him. So this was very foolish for her to get knocked up by this dude. And there's also been cheating allegations already. This is that Dick Misha shit, though. Blackistan puts so much emphasis on sex and on peen. And it's because collectively, these dusties have nothing else to offer. So we be so damn desperate for whack lube. We comfortable being a global icon, comfortable getting knocked up by Glocktavius making a fraction of a percentage of what we make a year. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. She going to get Wendy Williams, like I said before. She going to get Mary J. Blige. It's going to end ugly. Down to the timing, I told y'all they were not going to last a full year after that baby was born. I knew it. I told y'all so. I motherfucking told y'all so.
Who the is DDG? and why am I supposed to care about his thoughts on anything? I'm very happy that they have broken up, so I don't get to keep seeing this name attached to this girl's name when I don't know him for nothing as a standalone. And for me, it's important to know people based off their own name and merit and what they have done. Every time I see his name, it's attached to hers, and it's typically in some type of clout chaser fashion. So that makes me look at him a different way, and hopefully I get to look at him a lot less now that they've broken.
Well, she's extremely she's high profile.
Very high profile and very talented.
And you saying her head game is trash, gonna go get their own account.
Yeah, we figured it out.
They're gonna go find out on their own, number one, and number two, if it was that trash, Why you snatched that cherry so fast, my boy? I mean, if her head was as bad as you say, that cherry didn't levitate long before you got in action, DDG.
Thoughts and
I
prayers?
don't even know what that stands for.
What does DDG stand for? Daryl Dwayne Granberry.
Yo, your name Granberry? You know what my thing is with these that's on the rise and they want to go get with the chick with some notoriety that's also on the rise.
Salute, by the way.
Whenever that relationship fails, I never see them bounce back with something that's going to get Shorty upset. I normally never hear from them again in the dating realm. I don't think I'm going to ever hear about DDG and his next chick.
I'm on...
Well, his
I
chick
think that's
before
same thing,
her, you know who she is.
I don't.
Who?
Ruby. I'll talk your shit, DDG.
Who was the chick before her? I'm afraid that we view that differently.
And there was a whole lot going on with her where she was doing clout chasey to their relationship.
Well, Ruby is a hustler and a business owner. Who was the young lady before her?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
That's what troubles me. That's what troubles me. Good luck, DDG. This will be your first and last time being mentioned on this broadcast for the rest of eternity.
You know, I told you this on the side.
Yeah.
And I said, bro, like, it's best for you to be single in these years of your life so you can really grind.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't nobody going nowhere. Bella ain't going nowhere, unless a girl get a new or something. But like, Bella ain't going nowhere, Brooklyn ain't going nowhere. Whatever, you know, whoever you like in this moment. But get your ducks in a row first and grind and not have no restriction. It's real restrictions when you're in a relationship.
Yeah,
it's like
definitely.
you gotta always consider their feelings.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't really work how you want to work.
Yeah.
And if I can tell myself something at age 22, I would tell myself not to get in a relationship because it's damn near like having a part-time job, bro.
Yeah.
You really have to apply a lot of time and effort. Like you might be doing videos all day and your girl get an attitude when you're doing your last video. Like, nigga, when you gonna take me out to eat?
Yeah.
When you gonna take me to the movies? When we gonna go on a date? And then it causes relationship problems in your real life that can affect your content, and you might get mad in the argument. You might not want to film the next day, might not want to stream the next day, you might not want to go to the studio the next day, whatever. Like, so I would tell myself if I was 22, I would say, bro, just grind it out. Let a relationship happen, but only happen when you feel comfortable in yourself as a man. Like, I would tell me, I'm gonna stop yapping after this is my last comment. I feel like you shouldn't get in a relationship until you feel like a nigga can't DM your girl and take your girl. Like if you feel like it's a nigga out there that's more lit than you, more like stable than you, that can take your girl, then you ain't working hard. All the time people feel like I didn't belong in like the industry or the music industry and this and that. That's what I feel like, especially me being with Halle. She's a superstar. She's the greatest ever. Being around her, I feel like it made a lot of people side-eye me because they had already had, you know, she's a princess. So they already had their mind set up about her and they look at me and I don't fit that image. But it's cool. It's a reason why she stayed with me. It's a reason why we had a child together. It's a reason why all of this happened. Like, me and Halle are forever family. Forever. I will Swiss cheese your granny. I don't care if she's 100. I will Swiss cheese your granny over Halle. And that's just what it is. That's called family. So, you know, I feel like people should keep that in their head when they talk about us. You talking about our family. You need to relax.
Yeah, this is not like
I'm not just no random nigga. Like, yeah, I'm not just no random nigga. And I feel like y'all don't consider that at all. If I'm hurting, you know, that can be hurting my baby that you love so much. So I feel like a lot of people forget that, you know?
Yeah. When two parents is going through something like this, it's just like, this is something that, he let y'all know or somebody let y'all know,
But that don't mean that y'all supposed to be going crazy, all in and like going crazy. Like this is not normal. Like this is baby mama, baby daddy type stuff. We gonna see each other probably tomorrow and next week, next month, whatever. We always gonna see each other. Like they ain't really broken up. Like they broken up, but in life they gonna be together forever. Like they always gonna have a connection. Like me and my baby mama, even though we broken up, we ain't gonna be together. But we always gotta see each other because I got a daughter with her. Like I need to get my daughter from her. She gonna talk about her mama. It's always gonna be something like that gonna have me think about her mama. Like so, it's always gonna be something. That's what a baby mama is. So you can't take it the same way as a normal breakup with your favorite couple on the internet. It's not like that. It's like you gotta give them people they respect and they privacy and say, okay, I understand. Like,
I feel like the term baby mama does sound a little ghetto.
It's just how I say it.
Yes, I like to call it mother of my child. The mother of my child is forever protected by me.
I mean the same to me.
Everybody go through whatever. Everybody deal with shit. It's life. Like
I've been seeing people.
So all you bitches in the comments, y'all can eat crow. Y'all got egg on y'all's face because I called it. Y'all cussed me out for saying she was pregnant before she even went public. Ended up calling me a bald-headed black lie and everything but a child of God. But I was right. Y'all also cussed me out when I said that they wasn't going to last a year after she gave birth to this baby. And I was right, down to the timing. Why y'all keep questioning y'all's divested elders and aunties who know better? We've been there, done that, especially those of us who actually have children with these dogs. We know these ninjas like the back of our hands. We've had to try to co-parent with them. So we know how it's a highway to hell. We know all about the black man to baby mama pipeline. That's how we were able to look at Keke Palmer's situation and accurately predict it wouldn't work out, and it didn't. I also knew Cash Doll wasn't going to work out, and it didn't. I knew Summer Walker and her multiple baby daddies won't go and work out, and it didn't. I called Tiana Taylor, and it didn't. Guess who's next? Rapper Callie is pregnant. She's next. Flyana Boss is also pregnant. She's next as well. Sky Jackson is also next because she's pregnant too and it's not going to work out. This is why she's already experiencing DV arrest and ish. Nikki Thot is next as well. It's not going to work. And it doesn't make me happy. I'm not gloating when I say I told you so. This is just me trying to educate Black girls about the baby mama pipeline. Statistics don't lie. I mean, you can be a rarity and can be an anomaly and come across a unicorn, but why even play with your life like that? I mean, if you were planning a date to the water park, would it make sense to plan it during a day where the weatherman says there's a 99% of rain? Or are you just going to say, okay, I'll take your word for it. Statistically, the data shows that this will likely happen. So I probably should just pick another day. This is just a part of the black man to baby mama pipeline that happens over and over again. Wash, rinse, and repeat. It is what it is. Argue with your mama, not me. The fact is, the overwhelming majority of these ninjas is narcissistic. They don't value the nuclear family. They don't understand the value of having a wife. They don't value their children, having a wife or kids. They simply see women as a notch on their belt, especially if you're successful and as beautiful as a Halle Bailey. You're something to acquire and conquer because you're way out of their leagues and shouldn't give access to them in the first place. So they'll get you pregnant to trap you like DDG did and add you as an addition to their trophy case, like a prized possession. They'll objectify you in this manner. Then they'll move on. This is why Offset's sitting there telling Cardi, you just my baby mama, I won. You were just a notch on my belt. You were just a feather in my cap. You were just the equivalent to a music award or a championship ring. I win. You're just something to be conquered. So I can boast to my niggas how I was able to trap the baddest in the game. So even if you're a Grammy Award winning artist, even if you're Beyonce's protege or an effing Disney princess, you're the dude with feet that they were able to accomplish and conquer. Just fall victim to the black man to baby mama pipeline. Child, I can't. So what are y'all's thoughts about this? Were y'all surprised to hear about all these breakups with these black women, especially after these women literally just gave birth to these ninjas babies? I mean, the overwhelming majority of these women's children are still in diapers. Specifically, are you surprised about DVD and Halle Bailey not working out, even though the placenta ain't even dry yet on poor baby Halo? Why do you think this happens so often? Why do you think Black women are willing to accept this? I'm so curious to hear y'all's thoughts. Please chime in down below. Until next time, see you guys. Bye.
Even if you think I should, bitch, nigga, I don't give.
If y'all come across a red iPhone, can you please bring it to the sound stage? Red iPhone, appreciate it.